Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Salsa Supreme walking out of Starbucks Coffee. Today's travel vlog day 1. We are driving from Salt Lake City to Yellowstone. I'm in Salt Lake City picking up my brother. He was working out at a national park here in southern Utah. I'm in northern Utah right now. He met me up at Salt Lake City. And we're gonna be driving back home to Columbus, Ohio. This is day 1. We're going to Yellowstone. It's about a 5-hour drive. Not too bad. We're gonna do some hikes today. Do a little bit of exploring around Yellowstone. It's gonna be a super fun experience and I'm looking forward to share it with you guys. Check out behind me, we got the mountains. Now, that's a sight that you don't get to see in Ohio. Ohio is pretty flat. So I'm just super excited to be able to experience this and just see all of God's beauty around me. Yeah, at the moment we're doing a tire alignment, so I'm walking back to the mechanics. I think it should be done now. We were chilling at, there's my brother on his new bike. We were chilling at Starbucks for like 2 hours, just waiting for the tire alignment to be done, the process. After the tire alignment's done, it's basically off to the races. Driving up through this beautiful western landscape and time to go see the mountains, basically. I'm super excited for all this. The car wheel alignment is all done now. Everything's ready to go. They gave us some air fresheners. I'm excited to drive up to Yellowstone. This is the Maserati. We drove it cross country last year. We actually drove from Ohio to Seattle to San Diego and back again. So this car, it's been through a lot and it can do a lot. We believe in it. It's a beautiful landscape to drive through with all these mountains. 5 hours of this. Time to fill her up. We're in Idaho. Look at that view. Just incredible driving through here. And the speed limit's at what I like it. It's at 80 miles an hour. I like driving fast. I know I'm traveling during the pandemic right now, but it's just to help my brother travel home. Now, because of that, one of the essentials that I'm always carrying with me is some hand sanitizer. Every time I touch something like the gas pump, or shake someone's hand, or meet somebody, or even like go into stores, right after, throw on hand sanitizer. You also gotta pay attention and wear your mask every single place you go. I don't want to spread transmission. I know that these western states aren't doing as well as Ohio is. Ohio has a mask mandate. Everyone has to wear a mask. So don't think I'm being reckless going out here. I'm trying to be as safe as possible, trying not to get coronavirus, because to be honest, like, I'm not only scared of what it'll do to my body, I'm scared that if I get someone else infected, if I get someone else sick, I'm worried about that as well, because that responsibility is on me. So stay safe, guys. Now, something that a lot of people probably won't tell you is an essential on one of these trips are these little trees, these little black trees. When you're traveling, your car starts smelling stinky because you're spending like 6 hours a day in your car. We don't want that smell, so we got the little trees black ice. Now we're in Pocatello, Idaho. We stopped for some lunch. We're about to eat some Subway. Gonna go inside, get our munch on, some lunch, and then from there we're gonna drive straight to Yellowstone. It'll just be a 2-hour drive. Being out here is sort of weird, being from Columbus. We have a mask mandate in Ohio, and apparently you don't need masks to enter stores here in Idaho. And all the dining rooms are open. The dining rooms are still closed up in Ohio. So it's pretty interesting seeing all this. I'm trying to stay as safe as possible, using as much hand sanitizer, putting on my mask whenever I can. We can travel, but we gotta stay safe. We are in the car driving to Yellowstone now. Jacob's driving because he's a beast at driving, what can I say? I'm excited to get there. We're driving straight to West Yellowstone in Montana right now. Montana is one of the most beautiful states I've ever been in, so I'm just excited to go back to Montana. and we're hoping to have a safe drive. We're just driving through the Idaho potato fields right now. Hey man, that's the goat. We're about to hop on a Zoom to wish my cousin a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. We're entering the Targhee National Forest. The landscape changed dramatically in the course of like 5 minutes. It changed from rolling potato hills into this forest beauty.
It's so green!
And there's so many pine trees. It's insane. I love it. One of the things that I've really noticed about driving out west, I've had the opportunity to drive out west a couple times in my life. Like I said earlier in this video, did that road trip last year. I visited Jacob this summer down in southern Utah. One of the things that really strikes me about the west is how dramatically the landscape changes in a matter of seconds. Because where I'm from in the Midwest, it's like that the entire way. Like you can drive all through the Great Plains and it'll look the same. There might be some rolling hills, but it's generally the same. Here, the mountains and the elevation changes, that causes a wide array of biodiversity and a wide array of biomes. And I love driving through this because it's just exploring different biomes and seeing different nature sites. Like earlier, we were driving through plains with like mountains on the sides, and now we're just driving through up and down hills. We're getting close. We just booked our hotel reservation in West Yellowstone, Montana. We're still in Idaho, but we're like 5 minutes away from Montana, 30 minutes away from West Yellowstone. I'm excited to go there. Just got into Montana. All right, we're in West Yellowstone now, and we're going to go rent a bike. Now that I'm all changed, we're off. Riverside Trail in West Yellowstone, Montana. I'll let you know when we get to the river. Taking some time to work on my balance. Put this skill to the test. Look at that view. There goes Jacob. Look, no hands, Mom. We made it down to the river. You can see some mountains back there. Jacob and I definitely love being out here in Montana. Check out this helmet. Neon green. The best color, right? That was crazy. We didn't know a truck was gonna come. All right, we did that little trail now. Now Jacob's back there. He's putting on his helmet. Now Jacob and I are gonna ride to the entrance of Yellowstone National Park. Jacob and I actually just met somebody who was road tripping from Akron, Ohio. So not too far. We noticed by his license plate. It's super cool seeing people from Ohio all the way out here. And just like that sense of community. Jacob just passed me. And he actually gave us some very valuable information, such as like, we want to go to Rocky Mountain National Park, and apparently you need a pass to get in, just like you do at Zion. You need to reserve a shuttle, but this time you need to reserve a pass because the national park is only going to be open at 50% capacity. That's what he said. So with that information, we're going to go reserve 2 days ahead of time. And we're gonna make sure that we can get into Rocky Mountain National Park because it just seems like an incredible experience. And we definitely do not want to miss that on our route home. We made it to Yellowstone. Look at Jacob. Officially in Yellowstone. Surprisingly, we still have to pay a toll to get in, but we just paid for the car so that we could reuse it tomorrow. Beautiful sights. We're going downhill. Yeah! So biking through Yellowstone, we came across the same river we saw earlier. This time it has better views, mountains in the back, mountains in the front. Yo, I know, I want to jump in it. Now we're gonna go back to West Yellowstone and we're gonna go get some dinner. We're making dinner plans right now. We're thinking Mexican, but we'll find out. Now Jacob and I were biking on the opposite side of the road. Just because so many people are leaving the park right now and we just don't want to run into that traffic and get into an accident. trying to stay safe. Back at the entrance. We're taking a quick water break and then we're gonna go get dinner up in town. I'm ready for dinner. We're back in town. This is a Mexican restaurant bus, so we're gonna eat in there. Looks great. I'm excited for this Mexican food. Yum. Got the burrito. It's our mess. Finished the bike ride. That burrito was delicious. Went to a gift shop, bought a new shirt, and now we're back in Yellowstone. We're gonna see how far we can go. Basically the daylight's the only thing holding us back right now. Yellowstone is incredibly beautiful, and I definitely love driving through here. Consulted the map. We're going to Grand Prismatic Springs. We were just here last year. Just pulled up to the Great Prismatic Lakes. I don't know if you'll be able to see that because of the sun, but that view is just insane. Steam rising up. This is a geothermal location. This waterfall is literally steaming, and so is that one. And it's all flowing into the river. If you could smell this smell, if you could feel this heat, it looks like we're gonna walk into a cloud. Check it out. You can see our shadow. So this is actually a geyser right here. It's only erupted 2 times in recent history, once in like the 1880s and then once in the 1980s. When that geyser erupts, it's a very explosive experience. Do not want to be caught up in that. Now here we are getting closer to the Prismatic Lakes. The last time we were here, we hiked up this mountain and we ended up there, which allowed us to get an aerial view. This time we wanted a different type of view, a different experience. Here's the aerial view. This is what it looks like down on ground level. All right, now that we're done here, now we're going back to the hotel. We're gonna go check in, we're gonna go shower, and we're gonna go have a nice long night. We have a pretty busy day tomorrow. Driving back home, this gorgeous sunset. Checked into the hotel. Now we gotta drive to our room. We're staying in a cool little cabin. All right, we made it to the hotel, we checked in, it all went perfectly, and now we gotta go to bed. We have a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good night.